A little rising moment for my kitchen, come share it with me. I decided I'm gonna try my sourdough discard buns recipe to make cinnamon rolls. So I already have a recipe for the rolls, but I'm gonna just repeat some of the steps here. So this is 100 grams of unfed sourdough starter, 30 grams of sugar, 6 grams of instant yeast, and 180 grams of warm milk. I'm gonna mix it up a little bit better, and then I'm gonna add the other ingredients. I have added the rest of my ingredients. I always do it on the scale so I can measure. 360 grams of all-purpose flour. I'm usually using unbleached bread flour or unbleached all-purpose flour. That's what I have on hand. 1 egg, 45 grams of softened unsalted butter, and 7 grams of salt. I'm gonna mix it with the hook attachment in my KitchenAid mixer, and then I'll let you see what it looks like. This is what my dough looks like. It's pretty pliable, like this. I'm gonna cover it with the plastic and let it rise for about hour and a half till it doubles inside. It's probably gonna fill this bowl. I hope it is. It's kind of warm in my house. My dough has doubled, filled up that bowl. I'm gonna dump it over here and try to spread it out into a rectangle. I hope it's that pliable. I'm not sure. We're gonna find out. All right, this was actually pretty easy to kind of roll it out. I'll just use this small roller. And now I'm gonna kind of spread softened butter over here and then cover it with cinnamon, sugar, maybe a little bit of brown sugar. This is how much butter I spread on there, and I'm just winging it, okay? I'm not looking at any recipes. Like I said, I just used my discard bun recipe to do this, and I used my hand since I had the glove on. That was kind of easy to spread it out. And now I'm gonna cover it with cinnamon and sugar. Here's the cinnamon and sugar. I just used white sugar. Sorry, I thought I want to add some brown sugar, but just white sugar. And yep, I know it looks like a lot. Just winging it. And the next step will be rolling it up this way as tight as I can. I have 2 trays like this, so I made 16 out of it. They look kind of loose, but I'm gonna leave them for at least 30 minutes or maybe an hour to puff up before I bake them. I have covered them up in those shower caps. My rolls will go into the oven shortly, and I want to make some cream cheese frosting, but I don't have enough powdered sugar. I'm still gonna do it, just it won't have enough sugar. Or I mean, it will have sugar, but not like the recipe calls for. And this is double the cream cheese, because I think for 4 ounces of cream cheese and 28 grams of butter, you would use 1 cup and a little bit of vanilla. I have maybe a cup in there, okay? And this is double the cheese and butter, but I'm still gonna give it a try. I'm gonna try something I've seen online with one of those, one of the batches, and I'm gonna pour some heavy whipping cream on top of it. It said a quarter to a half cup. I'm gonna do like a little bit under 1/3 cup, and it's supposed to make it bakery style. We'll see. So I'm gonna do one like this and one without the cream to see the difference. That's what I'm gonna do. And they're going in the oven, I think 350, 20 to 22 minutes. Here's my icing. I had about half the sugar that the recipe called for, and that's usually how I do things anyway. This is plenty of sweet, and I don't like my desserts too sweet. So this had 1 cup of powdered sugar, a little bit of vanilla, 8 ounces of cream cheese, about 55 grams of butter, and maybe 2 tablespoons of milk to make it a little bit softer. The rolls are out of the oven. Here are the ones without the cream, and here are the ones with the cream. Yeah, they do look different. We'll find out what's better, but it's time to put icing on it. And here are the rolls covered in cream cheese icing. I did not use all of it. I have about half of it left. I'm gonna put it in a container. I do use it on cinnamon brown sugar sourdough bread that I bake for work all the time. We just spread it on the slices. I usually make it with maple syrup, but this one will work too. Anyway, I do have a friend coming over so we can go hike early in the morning. I made this so we can have something sweet. We're gonna try it. I'm gonna try it today. I'm guessing she will probably want it too. So I hope this little moment brought you joy. Until the next one.